After witnessing the hippocampus's capabilities, I should not blame you for wishing to avoid engaging any further creations in the place of their choosing. Alas, I doubt we will have the luxury. Fires of creation. Themis is pondering the road ahead. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The keyword of Asphodelus is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key wards beside their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Oh. Hesperos. I've heard of Hesperos before. Of course, a man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelus. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He's done much to ensure that I flourished here. He looks like Castlevania. Like, I don't trust this guy. In spite of my ineptitude at magic, I've always known him to be a sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, key wards are not only masters of interment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandæmonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I'm certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. We had faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of waterways. I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is capable of caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taking your colleagues to a secure location. He looks sus. I don't know, he looks kinda... Safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelus. From there, they could flee to Abyssos, if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelus, which will be essential in determining whether we ought continue down Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix, last I checked. Phoenix? Phoenix. I've heard the name before, a fiery bird with life eternal. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and Lahabrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from invoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seek only to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandæmonium. The development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for Lahabrea and his words. When I received word that at long last Lahabrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandæmonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of Lahabrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandæmonium, we would make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelus' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. Oh? Oh, shiznits! It's... wow, it's pretty. What? That looked like Dracula. Or Alucard. I don't know. Xemnas. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront the reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to inter the Phoenix. Oh boy, Phoenix. Phoenix! Gosh, you guys in chat, you guys look fine. Ix. Oh, why? During the mini Firebird phase, tanks need to pull the ads all the way to cardinal points, and their circles can't overlap or dead. Okay. They spawn 2 at a time and they have to die separately. Okay. Okay. Asphodelis, the 3rd circle. Okay, during the... Okay, ads opposite. I might have to read that again. I gotta pull ads. Do we got a new healer? Or is it Sakat? Yo! Yo! The Phoenix! This is the thing in the front! That's a statue in the front of the building! Oh, it's not Sakat. Wait, no. It's not Sakat. Alright, orange on orange. Orange on orange on orange? I don't know what that means. Okay, I'll find out. I'll find out. I'm gonna do my best not to wipe us. I will do my best not to wipe us. Yeah, I'll learn, for sure. Maybe I shouldn't have... I need to stop doing the, I need to stop doing arm's length. Like that. Oh wait, what? What's this? Is there something that we have to do specifically? What is this? What? Okay, never mind. What was... Nani was that? Oh, shiznits. Okay, I'm assuming we have to stay on the side. Kieran? Okay, what? I just keep doing it automatically. Can't have them overlap. Okay, cool. Got it, okay. None of them are overlapping, right? What are those? What is that? Dead rebirth? That doesn't sound good. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. what is this? Oh, okay. Nice to know. Stay on the side, on the side, on the side. You zigged. Well, you zigged when you should have zagged. It's all good, it's all good. You're still alive. Should have seen it come. I should have seen it come then. Are we in the middle of the fire? The arena, I should have said. Done and by the servitude, your last surprise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, she is. What was that? What was that? What? Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna frickin' die. Only got $20 in my pocket. This is frickin' awesome. I guess I shouldn't be saying that it's awesome to die, right? It's not what I should be doing. Oh. To the left, to the right, to the right. Everything you own in a box to the right. I am going to die. You're in sleepy. Oh, these things hurt, man. Offtake hurts, man. I'm assuming these are not supposed to touch, yeah? What are we supposed to do there? It's the hardest current fight you've done yet? Yeah. Oh, great. I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Oh no, I did. Strangely enough, didn't die. But I'm about to. I'm about to. Go Moonflower! Go Moonflower, you rock! All these AoEs, man, what the heck? What the heck? Am I supposed to hit that? Am I supposed to hit that? I don't think I'm supposed to hit that. Am I supposed to hit that? I'm not, I don't know. I don't trust. I don't know. I don't trust. I don't trust. I'm dead. Shiva circles? Surely love Shiva circle mechanic? Yeah. Sure. Well, I already dying. I don't have any MP. Jeez. Jeez! That is my first time seeing double LB3. Oh, nice. Exactly where we want it to be. Perfect. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me is always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. Do we have to bring them to the fire? Is that what that is? Distance. I'm definitely dying. Jeez! For frickin' heck. Okay. Moving. Nothing's gonna stop me. Only you will stop me. Ah, 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 ah. It's only a matter of time before I die. Once more. Before I go. Frizz one? GG Frizz. Jeez! Running away. I will run away. I will run away from you. Can't hit you. Can't hit you. Okay. 3, 4. Oh! Oh! Yeah, healer's super the one that's yo, thank you healers. Thank you guys. Nice. Nice. Okay. You did the darkened fire mechanic right finally at the very end. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability to and authority to wield such magics. Though unfortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Oh, he's here. A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Why do you look like a Sin Eater? Also the music as well. So I'm like, Sin Eater? Keyword Hesperos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandæmonium? Pandæmonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Even the outfit, man. Yo, literal teeth, man! It's literally Dracula! Oh, Ericthonius, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you, too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Why are you floating? Why are your canines like that? Why are your eyes like, oh, is this another Yoshitaka Amano? Because I see the eyelashes. Such wasted potential to be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Oh, he's the son of La Habrea? He killed your dad. But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Did La Habrea and Athena have a thing? Silence! You are not worthy to utter his name! For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I've slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemetheus, shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. Venus. Right. Okay. That's not good. And he shall require no other. I think not. Olympus? Yo! Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonius is more capable than you could ever know. He's so strong! Aww. I hate that we know what happens to him. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Zordia, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away, their strength is calming the beasts of Asphodelos. I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. But I'm doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Ericthonius. Even dullards have their uses. Bruh. I love learning more about the Ascians. This is amazing. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Ericthonius worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Much as I am loath to disturb Ericthonius so soon after what just occurred, I'm afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. The creation of the ward, which surrounds Pandæmonium, was an astounding feat of magic prowess, feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I am La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. If only you knew what became of your father, bro. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles. Since childhood, assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? So they did have a thing! La Habrea, I was right! How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there's a little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for him. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment. Ooh. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandæmonium. How would throwing it in disarray win his favor? Doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Erechthonius's plan. Thank you, Zordia. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of Ricolacus. Ricolicus, a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. Werewolves, basically. Okay, thank you, Kiki. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. The fourth circle now accessible. The power of friendship! Ha! I should have said ho. Oh, that. Oh. It's not the intention. Hemitheos, Hesperos. Hesperos! Hesperos! Alucard wannabe! Why is there is that a blanket? Am I supposed to be in that blanket? Are we supposed to be in that blanket? What does that mean? Pinax. Corners? Okay. Should I kite him? Should I bring him to the middle? Or is he okay here? How do you know? Ah, okay. Cool. A water knockback. I like how I did that, but I used okay. And I can't enjoy the music. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Where do I go? I'll go here. No healers. Oh, that's interesting. So they now have requirements? Interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay. Cool. That's actually really cool. Westerly shift. Okay, so we want to stay east. Oh, okay, we want to be over all the way over here. Okay. As he shifts westerly. Gotcha. okay. Northerly shift. So we have to go here. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, over here? Gotcha, okay. Easterly shift, okay. Over here? Sides. Got it, okay. Blood Drake. What does that do? Okay. Drink! He's gonna drink. Okay. That's... Should I get that? Should I get those? Not take? Okay. That's so cool! That's actually really cool. Alright. It's a blanket on all sides. Okay. What is this? Oh great, all of them. Okay, Blood Drake first. Cool. So poison spread, if I remember correctly. The lightning corners, yes? What about... Oh, here. Okay. I'm not breathing. I forgot to breathe. Forgot to breathe. Breathing. Breathe. Breathe. Oh, shoot. Well, that's my fault. I was concentrating on breathing. Sorry. Breathing important, okay? Southerly shift. Okay, southern. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, this way, okay. Boom, clap the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, clap. Come on to me now. It'll probably just for the first. These for the first time must be really interesting. Those can also arms. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I didn't arm's length fast enough. Oh, easterly shift. Ah! My arm's length was useless! It was useless! Useless, I say! Yeah, the mechs for this are considerably, like, much easier. Or much easier. Oh, Eastern. I did not see. Did I make it? I think I made it. Esperos. bonus achievement! Nice! Now, Themis, we end this here. Fools, I will not be put in chains! Oh boy. Bleh. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. Okay, Castlevania. Off-brand Alucard. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. You're gonna pull a Pandæmonium on me? Be like, if I fail, everyone fails with me. No. I was just joking. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity! He literally did a... How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had La Habrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperos' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you, not him, to be La Habrea's son. So terrible did his jealousy become that he sought verboten power. Verboten? Verboten power. Power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does the pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not uncommon as you might think. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. I see, I admit I cannot but find it vexing. Perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you through. How it is to just desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. Oh, he's talking about his mom. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos' magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? Themis for the win, though. Oh, a little bit. What? What is this presence? Erechthonius, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Beyond your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. But I won't find out until the update. Well, that's not good. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. I can't help but think of the crying Elidibus at the top of Crystal Tower whenever I see him. Just when I thought our work had work to be done, did this tragedy unfold all throughout Pandemonium. Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? Probably not. It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague, that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Okay, prediction. Here's my prediction. You can clip this. My prediction. We're gonna fight an altered version of Athena at some point. Like in some capacity. She gonna be coming back. Mama coming back. I feel it. In the future. I swear. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential theoi. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. We're gonna have to kill all of his colleagues, huh? Do not lose heart yet, Erechthonius. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creations was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Prometheus, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandæmonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creations still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that! Then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confines, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders, and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandæmonium, then I'm not about asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Ooh, will we see La Habrea? Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with utmost caution. To that end, this music doesn't match the ominousness that's happening in the background. To that end, Erechthonius and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Nemesis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I am able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense! You owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which governed this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us have arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandæmonium saved. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Zordia her rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. My friend would be very curious to hear what has occurred here. However, I fear that if I left Pandæmonium, the wards protecting it would quickly deteriorate. I hope she does not mind assuming some of my duties in the meantime. Ah, so you don't serve the convocation. Suppose I needn't worry about you going behind our backs to curry favor with La Habrea. Huh! That's what he was worried about? Okay. So there is evil afoot in Pandæmonium. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Zordia heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed. It could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Zordia, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, and she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her invention of Pandæmonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. There's no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandæmonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandæmonium? I got you. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. It shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away. But I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Another? Oh, hello! Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. Oh, we know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nemgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. La 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 la.